Well then, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us this evening. We have a lot to talk about. Welcome to episode 95 of our podcast. I am C. Carter. Joining beside me is Brandon, Jose, and Cody. Our good friend Jacob is not going to be able to be here with us this evening, but we do hope that he'll be here with us next week. Now, fellas, first and foremost, what a great, well, I wouldn't go as far as saying great depending on what teams you support, but
Yeah.
it was a very entertaining, interesting week 3 of the NFL season so far.
And oh god, the if you guys hear a bad echo, it's from him.
Yeah. Just real quick before we get started. I have Bluetooth headphones on because I don't have like a proper headset. So hopefully, when I do have a proper headset, you'll hear this audio.
Intermission.
Plus, the audio that's echoing through my headphones is the audio coming out of my laptop. That is echoing these three gentlemen's beautiful voices. Well, lackluster. So,
anyways,
I got
yeah, so that out of the way.
probably muting the laptop speaker.
Yeah.
That's what I can do. But in other case.
Now, so
in other
what
case.
what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, because if we start talking about what happened in week 3, we'll be here all night long, and I really do hope I got this video right.
Yeah.
I really do, because for some odd reason these videos don't have names on them, so I really do hope that I got the right one. Let's go ahead and do the 2-minute drill.
There! Are you happy now?
that was easy.
That was a close one.
With great mustache comes great responsibility.
Oh, no. No! Ow.
That was so terrible, I think you gave me cancer.
I thought you were dead.
My death was greatly exaggerated.
Hi, I'm Brandon Perna, and I'm a Broncos fan. They say the first step to recovery is admitting you have a problem, and I'm a Broncos fan.
Ooh, hey, you're not sharks, you're dolphins. The clowns of the sea. Ow! Ow! Hey, what's the gag? Sabu on the top rope! No!
What the hell was that?
All right, and nobody's blocking.
You did it, sir.
I did it. He did it.
He did it.
You did it, sir.
I did it.
Never in all that time have I ever felt, until last Sunday, that my security, my safety, my life was in danger.
The rules of this city are very unclear.
Do you believe in love?
Yay!
I expect nothing, and I'm still let down.
Yes! 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 We really lost to the Cardinals. They're tanking!
Everyone's got fire in their gut.
If you don't mind me, I'll be over here in the corner celebrating the death of my own innocence.
Right, Papa? I can still hear the screams, Papa!
Oh, I'm just
just gonna lie here, moaning, thinking about Taylor Swift. Tay-Tay.
And we have solved the ultimate equation, folks. The stoppable force has beaten the movable object. Come on, man. That's too easy.
Oh, God. I'm coming down.
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah.
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah.
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we've been waiting for!
Jesus Christ.
Jose, where the hell are you?
I could tell, but that would be another intermission. I don't want to do that.
Ladies and also, let me say this. Ladies and fucking gentlemen, what you saw about the whole Broncos and everything, that's the biggest topic of NFL. Well, close to the Swift and Kelsey, but.
Well, let's be honest with ourselves here, because first and foremost, if you like watching
A slaughterhouse?
No, I wasn't going with that, Cody. But if you enjoy bareback with no lube, Sunday's game was the game for you.
And you want to
hold on, 70-20 was the final score.
And 726 yards.
But here's the thing, and we're gonna before we start jumping off all over the place, let's just nip in the bud what happened. What happened was that the Denver Broncos and the Miami Dolphins, they did battle. The game just went completely off the rails, and for the Dolphins, they just basically put up 70 points. Now they had an opportunity to break the all-time NFL record, and when they had an opportunity to go for the field goal. But
here's the thing.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Head coach,
former ball boy for the Broncos.
Yes. Mike McDaniel. McDaniel. Thank you. Decided to be the sportsman thing to do and just leave it at that.
No.
70-20.
He showed the Broncos mercy.
Yeah, and some of the NFL owners that saw that game wasn't too happy. They wasn't too thrilled. They were saying that the Dolphins score 70 points was disrespectful.
Even the Broncos, I think, owner came out on the press conference like that was embarrassing, and he ignored all the questions about this becoming a historic score, and he said, "Next question. What's the question?" He was pissed.
Well, wait a minute. Are you talking about Broncos head coach Sean Payton?
No, Payton wasn't out there on the press conference. It was this man.
That is Sean Payton.
God, get your eyes fixed.
That is Sean Payton.
Okay, fine. See, sorry, but it was embarrassing.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me explain something. Because the thing of it is, the fact of the matter is easy and simple. You had the NFL owners saying the game was disrespectful. Let me ask the NFL owners this question. And I'm going to ask this simple question straight up out of the blue. What did you expect the Dolphins to do when they play against an inferior opponent? Do you expect them to take a knee every down in the fourth quarter? I mean, McDaniel had the backups in, and even they were scoring. Even Mike White was scoring.
And here's the thing. The Dolphins mascot couldn't do 70 push-ups. He had to do crunches.
And I think that
and also Mike McDaniel said he felt like chasing points and chasing the record wasn't what they wanted. That didn't reflect on their overall season. But for the fans who didn't know, Jacob's there in the chat.
Go ahead. I think that the thing of it is, the frustrating thing of it is that on the phone saying disrespectful. Here's the thing: I got a better question, and I'm just gonna flat out ask this question:
Okay.
Why is Vance Joseph still the defensive coordinator of the Denver Broncos? Well, I mean, your
Cause
defense.
guess, cause guess who pays them?
Cody, hold on.
What off, Pagan?
When your defense gives up 70 points, 70, 7-0, you shouldn't say anything. You should just hand in your resignation saying, okay, that's it. I suck at my job. I quit. And that's the thing. And also, Taylor Swift was in Kansas City during the Bears-Chiefs game. And, oh, boy.
Let's go to the Bears. Holy fuck. What a rough weekend they just fucking had. From getting your asses whipped by the Chiefs and Taylor Swift, to now you're head coach or defensive coordinator resigning?
Hold on, Cody. Let's break this down. Number one, the week started off with the defensive coordinator having to resign for health reasons. Number two.
Well, health reasons could be like, okay, our thrower is a robotic motherfucker.
Now, hold on. Also, during that week, I even don't know how this happened. How did this happen? $100,000 worth of equipment is stolen from Soldier Field.
I actually kind of want to know who the fuck stole it. I'm gonna find out. Hang on.
Well, here's the thing.
What kind of an idiot you gotta be to do that?
Yeah.
First off, I'm impressed.
Yeah, whoever did it has to have balls of stone.
And then they went.
I'm impressed by that. Yeah.
Now, also,
okay.
Hold on, Cody, hold on. Another thing to consider is that, like I said, they just had a bad week altogether, and Sunday's game was the cherry on top.
No.
41-10 was the final score. Travis Kelce scored a touchdown. Taylor Swift, was she in the owner's box? I think she was in the owner's box. Was cheering. And almost everyone in their mama was yelling. Taylor Swift was, by the way, standing beside Travis Kelce's mother.
And also, do you want to hear one rumor? Swiftie fans, there was a video. You guys probably saw it, of the popcorn box getting moved. I'm like, hey, look, it's her. It's like the little shipping box thing. For those who don't know, there was a video. It was a video out of Swift, trying to, not be seen by fans, so she has to be rolled in by carts. That's what people are thinking, that she was in the popcorn cart.
Yeah. Anyway, progressing on. Also, and yes, we're gonna let the pony fan be happy, because the Indianapolis Colts defeated the Baltimore Ravens in overtime.
I feel like a modern day Stephen A. Smith. I feel happy. And guess what? I don't have to have a My Little Pony as my image. Carter, for the second week in a row, has to have a Care Bear.
Don't celebrate too early on that one, because you got the Rams next.
Okay, no, I'll get into that later.
Hold on, time out. Let me explain something. Because first and foremost, we spoke with Jamal a couple of days. Well, actually, that Sunday evening. Now Jamal took the loss in stride. He has a valid point. The Ravens didn't deserve to win that game, by the way. First of all, you can't turn the ball over 4 times and just expect to walk out there with the victory.
Also,
it didn't help. Hold on. It did not help that Mother Nature was we were just raining cats and dogs and just made the field a little soggy. That didn't help. Didn't help that the Ravens turned the ball over 4 times. Didn't help that the majority of the players on that team is just like as if it's an injured reserve. Like I said, the entire football team should be making its way out to general.
Trey said it best. It's not an injury list. It looks like a goddamn Pro Bowl list.
Well, I think that also to consider now. The thing of it is, I know most people, they're going to ignore the 4 turnovers, ignore the weather, and point right straight to ref ball. Because in overtime, there was a defensive pass interference no call. Referee.
And I don't understand why you should be happy about it. if obviously you're a Colts fan, you should be concerned about that.
Oh, I'm not concerned.
The refs just gifted
I'm
you this fucking win,
smiling.
okay?
Yes, they did.
How are you smiling after that?
Oh, I am,
wouldn't
because you
be.
know why? The Colts, the 3 team. Okay, fuck you. The 3
Okay,
team.
There's a problem.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Fuck
First
this
of all,
shit, I'm out.
welcome to the bar, Jamal. We were just discussing about the Colts Ravens game just a couple minutes ago.
I deserve the W. You shouldn't beat my ass.
No, because here's the thing.
The Colts,
Jamal
deserve the W.
Hold on.
The Colts deserve the W for taking advantage of the numerous fuck-ups the Ravens gave. However, as for you, a man who can't spell Don Callis's name right, I'm still going to be a pain in your ass.
You know, I will say something about the Colts, because Jonathan Taylor may be fucking done.
Oh, yeah, he's still going to leave your team. So even when you win, you still fucking lose. Congratulations.
But here's the thing: we got the Rams coming up, and Cincinnati soften them up.
You could lose that game. You realistically could lose that game, and if you beat us and lose to them, troll mode activate.
Yeah, he has a point, Cody. And like we brought up, and Jamal, he said it Sunday.
And also, the only reason you beat us is because of the penalty. You still barely beat us because of a fucking penalty that wasn't called. So it's here again. So here again, I stand here being petty as fuck and saying, congratulations, you beat a Baltimore team who was riddled with injuries, and you couldn't even beat them without a bad call. Congratulations. You're leading the division. Your division is still awful.
And Jose's got a shitty mic.
Not as bad as your spelling.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. But that is true. First of all, the Colts they are leading the AFC South because the Titans they lost. By the way,
the Texans somehow beat the Jaguars. Somehow the Texans managed to beat the piss out of the Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
That is true. That's what happened.
Huh? All right, Texans. Where was this?
The Colts can't do.
Where was this last week? Where was this?
Another Super Bowl without Andrew Luck.
Where was this, Texans? Y'all want to get good now? And then watch y'all lose to the fucking Steelers. Wouldn't surprise me.
Speaking of the Steelers, there's a 3-way tie in their standings.
Yeah, the Steelers, the Browns, and the fucking Ravens. Because the Bengals somehow decide this is the year we're finally going to play like ass. You have Joe Burrow. You gave him $55 million, and y'all are just last in your division.
He said he didn't want to take it more because he didn't want to get injured.
Well, then don't rush your star QB. If you got to take a couple of L's and he has to be more healthy, then eat the L's, you dumb fucks. Because if he gets hurt, or God forbid, he ends up getting hurt like Aaron Rodgers, who are y'all going to blame?
Speaking of Aaron Rodgers, let me just play this real quick.
He was on the Pat McAfee show.
You had hope for 4 whole plays. You had hope for 4 whole plays. He lasted for 4 plays. You had hope for 4 plays. But you don't have his Achilles or any competent QBs. But at least you had Hard Knocks in preseason to get your hopes up. This season was 4 plays long. This season was 4 plays long.
That is fucked up.
You know what's still true though?
And you wonder why I find the videos?
Aaron Rodgers may have a fucked up Achilles, but he still owns Chicago.
No, that was actually given to Jordan
He
Love.
still owns
I don't
Chicago.
care.
He still owns Chicago. Matter of fact, the entire Green Bay Packers franchise owns Chicago because Chicago is complete and utter dookie meat leaking out of a stream.
Jamal,
hold on. Speaking of Chicago, and it's a good, and I wish Jacob was here because I got a question for Jacob. I wish he was here. Can you feel the love tonight?
Oh, God.
Because
here's the thing. Ray Dizzy in the comments, I think he said it best here. Are we?
We could. It's possible. Now,
Yeah,
what happened with? Let me get back to the Packers Saints game, but the Saints Packers game. Now, New Orleans had a 17-0 lead, and yet, as soon as we got to the fourth quarter, somehow, someway, Jordan Love led a comeback, and as a result, the Packers defeated the Saints 18-17.
because the Packers fucked up someone's shoulder.
Or maybe, just maybe, the Saints defense suddenly decided to get incompetent for an entire quarter.
That is true.
We just got some gaming breaking news. Jim Ryan's retiring from PlayStation.
Anyways.
I don't know why that needs to be brought up. We could talk about anything.
Okay, jeez, fucking hell. Sorry. Damn it.
Now, hold on. Let's stick to the so far week 3 so far. I think another thing to consider, first of all, how in Sam's Hill did the Cardinals beat the accident waiting to happen?
Oh, because the Cowboys get way too overconfident and then decide they want to shit the bed at the most randomly inconvenient time possible. That is the life of a Cowboy.
Let's see. If I'm looking at my Cowboy circle, we are at Stephen A. Smith's accident waiting to happen in week 3.
Mm-hmm.
You lose to the Cardinals. You blow out the Giants, but the Giants could beat the Cardinals, and you can't. Maybe there's a problem. Maybe y'all aren't as good as y'all say you are. Have you taken that into consideration?
You lost to Josh Dobbs. Josh Dobbs.
Now, I got another question.
Make Josh Dobbs look the fucking Hall of Fame.
Now, I have a question, and this is to you, Brandon. How's your backside feel after what happened on Thursday?
It was expected. It was completely expected. Because, I mean, come on. It's San Francisco. Come on. It's expected.
There was one thing that did happen.
I
don't know if this happened last Thursday or the following Thursday, but a certain someone made a triumphant return to the NFL. Andrew Luck.
Well, not really, but it's just as a part of a fucking segment.
Can you confirm if it was this week or last week?
It was at the Thursday Night Football. I think Andrew Luck was in San Fran.
Okay, so it was last week. Okay, so I'm on the point now.
It
was cool to see him for the first time ever.
Now, let me also bring up that yes, Philly beat Tampa Monday. I knew that was going to happen. I had a feeling it was going to happen because Philadelphia is just too good. Simple as that. Philadelphia is just too tough, and they took advantage of every mistake made by Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield pretty much burnt the kitchen down. That's what happened. He burnt the kitchen down.
Hang on.
And the
I have a
worst part
question.
about it, he's going to do it again because we got the Saints coming up.
Which kitchen is more destroyed? Pastry Chef Baker Mayfield or Broncos country? Let's die.
Oh no, Broncos kitchen is burnt too.
We gonna bust that can of worms open?
We did that already, but Cole decided to keep on being a dead horse.
Oh,
I might as well slam the horse into the ground like my name is the Incredible Hulk and the horse is Loki.
Here you go.
Broncos country, let's die. You have Sean Payton and you're 0-3. Isn't that tough? Even with Nathaniel Hackett last year, you at least won a game. What is up? What is the problem here? Russ ain't even the biggest issue on that team. It's the fucking defense. Y'all let Miami violate your whole defense, scoring TD after TD after TD after TD. It's like watching Shaq dry hump Kevin Hart over a car, and there was nothing Kevin Hart could do. He could just take the dick. That was all he could do. Like, why do I need to see that football game? For the life of me, 70 points was scored. And then you got these NFL owners going, oh, the Dolphins shouldn't have did that. Quit whining, you pussy bitch-ass niggas. Get over it.
The Dolphins were playing Madden on
scored
hard
84.
mode.
They should have scored 84. They should have scored 84. They should have scored 90. They should have scored 100.
Are you saying, Jamal, that the Dolphins should have broken the record?
Hold on. Let me jump in. Because, Jamal has a point. And I brought this up before, and I'll bring it up again. Even the Dolphins, even the backups will score. Why is Vance Joseph still has a job here in the NFL if his defense is going to give up that much points? I swear their backsides are more red than the Chiefs' end zone. It's just awful what happened with that game.
Speaking of violent spankings, I think the Bears have gotten comfortable with theirs.
God.
Oh, you know what, Jose, bring up the music us next. Should we bring up the schedule now?
Hold on, we'll get to it eventually. We know coming up in week 4, we got the Tank Bowl to end all Tank Bowls.
Oh, maybe the Broncos should have played some defense. Then those owners wouldn't, bitch.
Yeah, that's the thing. What did they expect Mike McDaniel to do? Take a knee, throughout the entire fourth quarter on every down? You want someone
You show them mercy. At least give them that. And if you're still pissed off that even if the Dolphins scored 70 more and brutalized the Broncos like a government mule.
Had they scored a field goal or a touchdown, they would have legit broken the record.
They would have. But they decided not to.
That was a decade-long record that has not been touched since the 40s.
That is true. However,
let me
they
interrupt.
didn't.
Hold on, Jose. Here's the thing.
Okay.
It's Vance. If the owners want to blame anyone for that debacle that we saw in Miami, you got to look at Vance Joseph. He's the defensive coordinator. He's the one that didn't have that defense, Ray. He's the one that didn't have that defense. The defense basically just walked out there and just bent over and just wait for the next one. Like I said, the Dolphins ran a train on them. All right, they scored a touchdown. Okay, next one up.
Here's the thing. They
wide open for the next dick. Come on
the Dolphins did do dance like a train, like a chugga. Fuck you.
Oh dear.
Yes. Here's the thing. Yes, he was a former coach of the Broncos.
And there was an opening, and they didn't even interview him for the job.
Yeah, he was a ball boy in 2005.
I'm pretty
Here's
sure
the part that you want to know the funniest part about the owners complaining about that game? I'm looking at you, Chargers and Raiders owners.
I just want to show this
You
real quick. Right?
you two goofballs wanted to tie a football game to get both your teams in the playoffs. Win, you bunch of pussies. No one told y'all to tie a football game.
Yeah, go ahead, Jose.
This is just an example of how bad the Broncos defense was. Ready? Close your eyes, kiddos.
Ready, aim, fire!
Wait. I don't think I need to say much. Even wide open. I mean, sorry, took him down, but you'll leave him wide open like that. Like,
Let's
you can't even do that.
Well, let's go ahead and move on, because if we keep on talking about this, we'll be here all night long. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead. Hold on with the schedule. Let's shift towards the NBA, because we got a big trade that is taking place. We have Damian Lillard moving. I know I mispronounced his name. Damian Lillard making his way on down, on over to Milwaukee.
Yeah, and Jamal left.
Last I heard about it, it was a 3-team trade.
Man, a second, I'll go ahead and get the details. Yes, this is a 3-team trade. It was a trade that took place between the Portland Trailblazers, the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Phoenix Suns. So here's the lowdown. Portland will receive Drew Holiday, DeAndre Anton, and Tomani Campbell.
DeAndre Ayton.
Huh?
It's DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton, thank you. And Tomani Campbell. Mm-hmm. Milwaukee's 2009 unprotected first-round draft pick.
29.
And unpicked Milwaukee swap rights in 2028 and 2020.
It's 2028, 2030.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Bucks
the Suns are getting...
said. And Suns get Grayson Allen, Nasir Little, Leon Johnson, Grayson Allen, and Jusuf Nurkic.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds Nordic to me.
He's, I think he's Serbian.
And of course, Milwaukee is getting Damian Lillard. Now,
and this part right here, I don't know, but I've been hearing, but there are words through the vines. Jimmy Butler is saying that Milwaukee's tampering. I don't know how much of that is true.
Well, he might say that they're tampering, but I'm saying that I think that Jimmy Butler's kind of butthurt. That
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I think he's doxing.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit butthurt that Damian Lillard's not going to Miami. And I'm pretty sure that some folks are saying that on the site formerly known as Twitter. Pretty much got memes of Miami Heat fans being sad. So, but that was a huge deal to announce, and not a moment too soon. Also, we have to keep this in mind that, as Cody accidentally pointed out, the NBA preseason is supposed to start next week.
And next week, October 5th, the preseason is competing with Thursday Night Football.
Good idea.
Well, that's pretty much a lose-lose situation right there. But
Jose, did you change the camera work? It feels like a Drake and Josh situation where we're working at three people, and then there's that one person.
Yeah, I fix it. No worries.
He's still working at the Kings. He's still working it out. Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
And with the upcoming NBA season coming up, teams getting ready. Of course, we got training camp coming up soon, and then the preseason.
Yeah.
So this
There
will be
is
a
just
battle
one
of who will
problem
get
with
to
that.
hoist up the cup next year.
Now, also, well, since we're in the neighborhood, Jose, you want to talk about what's going on the ice?
Ooh.
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Since we are into the preseason of the NHL, the reigning defending undisputed Stanley Cup champions, Vegas Golden Knights.
Yeah.
They, I believe, let's take a look here real quick. Yes, they have the Los Angeles Kings at 10 today.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my question: do you think they may get back to the playoffs again? I'm not saying they're going to win it again. I'm just saying they might get back to the playoffs.
It's
I think it's possible. Yeah, I think it's possible that the Golden Knights can make it back to the playoffs. I mean, they haven't changed that much. They're still the same
They
team.
haven't.
They're pretty much the same team, and I'm pretty sure they
Yeah,
have the
but I will.
drive. I'm pretty sure.
I
Hold on,
will.
hold on, Jose.
I will keep
Hold
my
on,
eye on
Jose.
the.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will keep
Hold
my
on,
eyes on the
Jose.
Knights just in case.
Yeah, hold on, Jose. And I think another thing to consider, as we get ready to head to the upcoming season on the ice, you have to question which direction are the Boston Bruins going, especially when they have some of their major players. They hung up their
The
ice
skates.
skates and retired.
Yeah, the skate. Yeah.
So
Patrice Bergeron. I also believe. Brandon could help me here. Patrice Bergeron. Um. That's all I wanted. Just Patrice Bergeron has just hung up the skates.
So I mean, and you have to wonder what direction are the Boston Bruins going to go? Will the Florida Panthers
Yeah.
surprise a whole lot of folks again to get back to the Stanley Cup final? I mean, the
Absolutely. I believe they
possibilities
can
are
do it
endless.
again. I believe they can do it again. I believe it. As long as they buckle down, like, okay, we need to focus up. We need to win some games. We can drop some games. But as long as we make it to the playoffs and we play like that, we're golden. However,
Now,
what I think Boston needs to do is one word: rebuild. You don't want to do it, but you're going to have to.
now let me bring this up because we are in preseason mode, and there are some games tonight. We got the Sabres and the Maple Leafs. They're gonna do battle. We also got the Panthers and the Hurricanes. We got the Flyers and the Islanders. I almost called them Rangers for a moment there. Flyers and the
Yeah,
Islanders.
speaking of the Rangers, they got the Devils.
Yes. You think they're so salty about what happened during the playoffs? I take it as a yes.
So
You think the Rangers are still pissed off at New Jersey just because they beat them in the playoffs?
these are rivals, Jose. Trust me.
I'll have to give them. They might be up for blood. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Here's
that is
the current. Here's
tomorrow,
again the
by
current
the
on.
way.
That's tomorrow. But here, look at today's games. Here we got Sabres and the Maple Leafs.
Oh,
The Hurricanes versus the Panthers. The Senators taking on the Canadiens. The Islanders will be taking on Philadelphia, the Flyers. Or is it? Yeah, Philadelphia. Calgary's going to take on Winnipeg. Tampa Bay's going to take on Nashville. Edmonton's going to take on Vancouver. The game I told you at 10, LA versus Vegas. And same time at 10 is going to be Anaheim versus San Jose. If I'm correct, I think Marc-Andre Fleury retired.
I think he's still with the Golden Knights.
No. He got traded.
No, I think he was in
He
Minnesota.
got traded to the Wilds.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's still in. I was just making sure.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and shift gears, gentlemen. And we're gonna head out to college football first and foremost. Cody, you having second thoughts now? I mean, you was the one that
You
wanted
can
to
turn off the
put.
camera.
Yeah, you was the one that wanted to put Colorado on a pedestal.
Then they stepped on the logo and got the voodoo curse.
Now let me say this before. Let me say this before I play another video. Let me say this real quick. And what happened was simply put, Colorado got their tails kicked. Boy, it was an awful. Boy, you talk about awful weekend for the state of Colorado. But,
That's not the only thing that was awful. I heard.
Hold on, Cody. Now, what happened was easy and simple, and even Deion Sanders said it. We took a butt whipping. Boy, did they take a butt whipping. 42-6. There was no doubt in anyone else's mind, and it also shouldn't come as a surprise, as I'm pretty sure Jose might get ready to get the new rankings up. It also shouldn't come as anyone's surprise that Colorado is not ranked this week.
And also, what we heard was on the college football game day and talked about he stands by his remarks on Ohio from Notre Dame.
You're talking about Lou Holtz.
Yep.
What he said.
He still stands by it.
Well, he can stand by as much as he wants, but the fact of the matter is, what happened was easy and simple.
Speaking of trashing on someone's logo, this one's taking it too far.
Cody, hold
on.
on.
Oh, pagan.
Now, here's the thing. Here's something to consider. Lou Holtz. I mean, he shouldn't be talking trash. I mean, he can stand as much as he wants. But what happened was easy and simple. Ohio State beat Notre Dame.
Then
now,
the head coach of Ohio.
Hold on. Now, why Notre Dame only had 10 players on the field at the close of that game? That in itself is a head scratcher and makes you wonder what the hell are they doing over there. But with that in mind, let's go ahead and sit back and just watch this.
You are coming with us. Oh! Why did that hurt me?
Welcome back. That was a closer one.
He's trying to run like a little scalded dog here.
Wow, look how proud my dad is. Oh my God, a dog! It was a trap!
Yay! If those kids could read, they'd be very upset.
I didn't hear no bell. Okay, into the eternal pit of fire you go.
That was easy.
Beep, beep. Oh, jeez, did I just hit that ostrich?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he's fine. Keep going.
What? I didn't say nothing. Man has triumphed over a small furry animal.
I'm back, baby.
Come on, man. That's too easy. Yep, it's a good day to be a Longhorn, I tell you what.
Yeah!
He never scored. He never scored. What a loser.
Excellent. It's all falling into place.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Piece of cake.
Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And here's what gets.
Oh, there was that.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Here's something that gets me. The bad. You know that it's a curse when you try to step on the logo of your opponent. How bad?
Yes,
now, how bad do you think it is when you literally piss on your rival's logo at their training facility.
I was about to get to that. Oh my god,
Yes,
no.
hold on. I know what Brandon's talking about. This happened in New Mexico, between New Mexico and New Mexico State.
And New Mexico State's quarterback, Diego Paiva, is the man that literally pissed on New Mexico University's logo at their training facility.
There's actually footage of it.
Please don't show it because
Don't do it.
I will not.
if
I
you
will
do.
not. I'm just gonna say, what the fuck?
Jose Miguel?
Wins games, wins
Jose
Super
Miguel,
Bowls.
Here's the thing, and
Anyone
I
want
get
to
it.
bet that
Hold on.
person's gonna get suspended?
Hold on, Cody. You know, I get it. Rivals do these what's the pranks on each other, or try to get one-upmanship on their rival. I totally get it, but there is a such thing as crossing the line, and when you choose to relieve yourself, that's crossing the line. We should be grateful he didn't do number 2 on that logo, because otherwise,
Oh, that'd be much worse. We don't need to see that.
That'd be worse.
And Jose Miguel put it best. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
No, there has not been an announcement on if that person's gonna get suspended for I think a couple of games or get
he should be kicked off the team. You know,
and all I can say is this: expect a beatdown to happen in New Mexico. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And speaking of, we're staying on football, right?
Yes, we are.
Well,
college.
What? I'm talking about the merger between USFL and XFL.
Whoa! Hold on, because
we'll get to that in a minute.
We don't know if it's going to go through yet.
Yeah, we don't know if that's official, so it's just a rumor.
Yeah.
It's probably still working out the kinks and such.
Yeah, here's the thing, because we don't know if it's going to go through yet, because I'm pretty sure there's some things that they have to work out. There's some things they have to come with agreement on. There is a trademark apparently made by the USFL on the National Spring Football League, the NSFL.
I'm gonna be like, bro.
You know, so there is something like that. But
tell me this person did not just say it.
Shut up, pagan.
Let's wait and see until we get official
No,
word from
I'm not
them.
I'm not talking about that, Carter. A high school coach said what?
Okay, this is another story. And this is gonna be the last one for this section. Because apparently what happened was that there was a school in in Ohio that I think I'm make sure I got the school right.
Brooklyn High School.
Thank you. Brooklyn High School's football team, basically the head coach of that team, resigned because basically he and the players was saying plays, but they was doing it Nazi.
Yeah, I'm not canceling myself. I'm not saying that word. Fuck that.
Yeah, and now also the main reason he resigned was because the team Brooklyn was playing against Beechwood, the community where they coming from. 90% of that community is Jewish.
Hey yo, what in the hell was that?
Okay, Jose, bring up the stupid president again. There we go.
What did you think that was going to happen?
High school players. What the actual?
The only thing I'm asking is, what the hell did you think that was going to happen?
In a 2023 world, like back then, okay, yeah, you can maybe say it, draw the line, but in a modern world, it's a no-no.
Yeah.
Anything in the modern world is a no-no, but that's just me. Let's get to the
NFL scores.
No.
No, so the college scores first. Game's coming up. Yeah.
Now, also, let me go ahead and switch gears. We go head up to the diamond
Yeah, I was
because
gonna get to. Okay, yes.
we are approaching the last week of the MLB season.
Yeah, we
First and
are.
foremost,
And
we
some
got
of
a
the
couple of
Eliminations.
well, it's pretty much late for
yeah.
that one. But I will tell you, we got a couple of playoff teams to announce. First and foremost, Milwaukee clinched the NL Central mainly because of what's happening in Chicago.
They could fucking beat Colorado. They just couldn't fucking beat the Braves.
What did you think that was going to happen? And plus, Braves have don't matter unless we head to the postseason.
Mute your mic for a second.
On the
Jose.
upside,
All right, go ahead.
there we go.
Yes.
On the
So,
outside,
here's
I'll
the
start
thing.
with the AL first.
Yeah, but hold on. If I understand this for a sec, because first and foremost, Baltimore and Tampa Bay, they are in the playoffs. We don't know who won the AFC East yet, so that's coming. We also have in the Central. Congratulations, Minnesota! You've won the AL Comedy Central. Now let's see you win a playoff series so you can get back your full name. Which leaves us to the AFC. I mean, excuse me, not the AFC. Although it feels like the AFC. The
AL West,
AL
right.
West.
In the battle of two Texas teams.
Actually, as Cody kept pointing this out, it is a 3-horse race ish. Seattle's got 85 wins.
Yeah, you got the
They're one game behind Houston. The Rangers at the top with 88 wins and 69 losses. Nice. Anyways,
sit down.
Here's the thing, and here's what I was trying to say. Because in a wild card spot, you have Toronto on the outside looking in. Now, I'm pretty sure Toronto is watching either Texas, Houston, or Seattle and hoping that one of them, struggles down the stretch so that they can solidify their spot in the playoffs. I'll be the first one to tell you this AL wildcard spot is going to be a doozy. The American League is pretty much a torture test in itself. For the first time in 30 years, we're not going to see a team from New York. We're not going to see St. Louis. And, none of those teams, for the first time in 30 years, the MLB, there's going to be no playoffs in those cities all together at the same time. New York misses the playoffs for the first time since 2016, so there's going to be no playoffs for the state of New York. Mets just go Mets, so... But since we only got one more week left to go, Brandon, I'm going to yield the floor to you because I'm pretty sure you got some choice words for Steve Cohen and the New York Mets.
I've been saying this. You could have stuck with the pitchers that you have. Then we wouldn't be in this fucking situation. You could give them away for what? So you can just rebuild yourselves for the next few years? Come on, bro. Do you want to win the World Series or continue to get trolled? Pick one.
While we're at the National League, Philadelphia has clinched a wild card spot.
Mm-hmm.
As you said, Milwaukee
hold on, Jose, because first of all, Philadelphia, they're going to be hosting the wild card series. I don't know if they're going to play against Arizona or Chicago. That is if Chicago doesn't keep stumbling over themselves. But here's the thing. Atlanta, Great job. But as Brandon continuously points out numerous times, let's see what you do in October. Because all that matters is you getting that ring. Division titles are great, but the World Series trophy is all that matters here. Milwaukee won the
Mm-hmm.
NL Central, and of course we
Not
know
a shocker that the Dodgers won the West.
Mm-hmm. So that leaves, and since Philadelphia got the number 4 spot, which is the first wild card spot, that leaves Arizona and Chicago with both Miami
Well,
and
but the Cubs should not get too comfortable because Miami's behind them.
I was about to say with Miami and barely San Diego on the outside looking in. San Fran is out, by the way, but
but there's another team that needs to be looking out for, and that's Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
I know Jose Miguel did not want to hear that.
I think
Well, the players are
Cincinnati is
good.
out.
Just the owner doesn't shut up.
Well, Cincinnati, they're still in the thick of it, but they better start winning some games soon. Going through the
Yeah.
scores real quick. We're in the bottom of the 8th, and oh boy,
Yeah,
Mets is having a fish fry out there with the Marlins.
but you got to keep in mind this is the first game of the doubleheader.
Yeah.
They're up 11-2 down at Citi Field. And the second
Mm-hmm.
game's coming up with both Johnny Cueto and Kodai Senga
Okay.
at the helm.
Are you guys talking about the Reds Guardians game or no?
No, not. But that's coming up. That's coming up. So you better wait.
No, it's on now. It's like the bottom of the second.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but
you want to say something about that one, Cody?
Well, the Guardians are 2-0 over the Reds so far.
it's bottom third down at Progressive Field.
Mm-hmm. We also in the bottom of the third over at Fenway Park, the Rays are leading the Red Sox 1-0.
Bottom of the third.
Mm-hmm.
Battle in Maryland. We got Nationals
Washington
and
takes on
Baltimore facing off. Down at
Baltimore
Camden
might have a
Yards.
chance to clinch the. Baltimore might have a chance to clinch the East.
We'll see.
Let's see. Baltimore's at 98 wins. Tampa Bay is at 96 wins. So, I don't think they have a shot just yet, but some tests they're gonna be able to clinch it before the end of the weekend. Just got a feeling it's coming. Right now, bottom of the first, scoreless between the Warriors and Tigers.
Yeah, that's up in Comerica Field in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking
of Pennsylvania, Pirates take on the Phillies.
Yeah. It just got started. And it's 3-0 Pirates.
And we got a couple games coming up down the stretch. First of all, we do have a final. Diamondbacks defeated the White Sox earlier this afternoon.
Yeah, 3-0 up at a guarantee rate field.
We also got coming up later on. Fatman coming up in a few minutes. We got the Yankees and the Blue Jays over at the Rogers Center over in Toronto.
Yeah, we do.
And
up north coming up at 7:20, we got the Braves.
We also have coming up later on this evening. We got the second game of that doubleheader between the Marlins and the Mets.
With Johnny Cueto and Kodai Senga at the helm.
We also have the Twins. They're going to do battle with the American League's favorite dumpster fire. 109 losses. Man, that's got to hurt.
They should have sold the team early, so.
They just gave up as soon as the season began, so.
That's true. We also got the Cardinals and the Brewers. They're doing battle at the American Family Field. That's coming up later on this evening.
Yeah, we do. Also coming up, coming up at Coors Field. It's the Dodgers and the Rockies.
And then coming up at 6:20. I'm guessing you guys already talked about this, so
yeah.
Which one?
We did.
Pick a game carefully.
And about 9:30, we're going to the Angel Stadium of Anaheim as the Rangers playing against the Angels. Which, Moreno, you should have traded them when you had the chance, you idiot.
But here's the question: who's going to pick them up, right? Because
Well,
they're
they're going to
going
be
to
free
take on a hell of a
agent.
contract.
Well, Shohei's going to be a free
Yeah.
agent when the season's over. So
Oh.
there's no telling. Also, we have coming up. Keep a close eye on what's going on in Seattle. We got the Astros and the Mariners do battle. So keep a close eye on that one.
Battle of
Mobile Park, and then Cali Ball in AT&T Park between the Padres and the Giants.
Yeah, San Diego, they're battling for their playoff lives here. So that's really something to look forward to. Really something very interesting. Let's go ahead and talk about week 4 of the NFL season.
Jose, going up tomorrow. Tomorrow we got Thursday night football.
Hold on. Let's go ahead and discuss about Thursday night football first.
Yep, as it says right there.
So we can read it.
As it said right there, tomorrow night, we got Detroit and Green Bay.
DK is touchdown. What player did I saw was David Montgomery? That's his name. He's still questionable. Do you think he's still going to play this today? Because
I mean, it's possible, but might as well just check up on the news with that as far as David Montgomery goes.
Yeah, both David Montgomery and Aaron Jones. So that's really something to consider. That's the only thing I hate about these Thursday night football games, because when the teams play on Sunday, they don't have that much time to get ready for a Thursday night football game. So that's the only thing I hate. Now, also Sunday. We're going to London.
Yes.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Jaguars.
But here's the thing. The problem is one of the games is on ESPN Plus and the Toy Story collab.
Hold on. Because Cody, what you're talking about, the game that's taking place in London, they're also doing a special telecast on ESPN Plus concerning Toy Story. And by the way, Jose, you need to change the banner. But I think that it's going to be very interesting, first and foremost. Thank you, Jose. It's going to be very interesting, first and foremost, about this game. First of all, we've been hearing rumors that the NFL is going to try, come hell or high water, to get a franchise in London.
Yeah, overseas.
And considering that there are some folks in Jacksonville that are not supporting the Jaguars' plans of building renovating their stadium, especially the price tag going like over $1 billion. I think it's over $1 billion. I'm not too sure the price tag of it, but some of those
yeah, it's $1 billion.
Huh? So I'm pretty sure that they're probably just saying it just so that fans would just bend over and say, okay, then you can go ahead and do it. But that's just something very interesting game to see. Next up.
Yeah. Next up, we got a divisional game. It's the Dolphins and the Bills.
You got Bills Mafia versus I don't know what to say. The Dolphin Mafia? I don't fucking know.
No. Here's the thing. Chances are, I know good and well, Miami's not going to score 70 points on Buffalo.
If they fucking do, that'll be a fucking shocker again.
Because, let's face it, the Buffalo's defensive coordinator is no Vance Joseph. So there is no way Miami's going to score 70 points on them.
And then we got next the Vikings and Carolina.
Minnesota ran out of people to blame over what happened between them and the Chargers. Because the thing that's frustrating about I don't know, I was about to call him San Diego, although they should have stayed in San Diego, but that's just me. The thing that's frustrating about the Chargers is you gave Brandon Stokely some Staley. Say, hey, I won a football game. That means I can stay here for a little while longer.
Wait a minute, Carter. Someone's in the chat. It's Artsy.
Now, also, we spoke with the Packers earlier, RT. They're playing tomorrow night, Thursday Night Football. Boy,
against
Amazon Football
Detroit.
must be loving their deal. So that might be interesting to see. What's the next game?
Scroll down.
Next game is.
It's the Broncos.
We got a
Yeah,
tank ball! The Stupid Tank Ball! As we got the
I'm glad you played that because. I'm glad you played it because I actually want to talk about this real quick. Just me only, all right?
What is it?
I would have
Don't
asked
team
you
all three.
about
That's
the
a given.
Bears, but we don't want to know about to get creamed.
Actually, hey, I'm gonna need you for this real quick, right? The Bears are 0-3. The Broncos are 0-3.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. The Bears are going full blown with Justin Fields. However, from these 3 games alone, we can see that he is not it. He's not it. On the other side of the coin, the Broncos are still, I guess, they're trying to put their piece together, but just it's like I don't know, like trying to put a fork inside of an electrical socket. It's not gonna fucking work. My question is, who sucks more? Why will we watch this game?
But here's the thing. I just simply gonna say it. 2 bad teams, 1 common goal.
It's like
Hold on, Cody. Which team will fuck up less?
It's like the Colts and the Broncos last year, except much worse.
Hold on. I think that first of all, great job, Bears. It took you 3 years to ruin Justin Fields. Nice work. It's frustrating and sad what's going on with Chicago. And for Denver, what do you do here? Your defense gave up 70 points. What are you gonna do? Hope that the Bears don't score 100 on you?
Ooh.
I mean,
no, I think no, because it's the thing. Because if Vance Joseph is still, if this game will show anything, it's going to show how incompetent Vance Joseph's defense really is. Because if you can't beat the Bears, kick them out the door.
Yeah, and this
that's what I'm seeing here.
I said this last episode. I said this last week. I feel sorry for Sean Payton because remember he signed on to be the head coach of the Denver Broncos, and I'm pretty sure that he thought he pretty much thought that I know it's gonna take some growing pains, but I think we'll be all right. This team will be just fine. And then 3 weeks later, and then
he entered the ride, and it was worse.
3 weeks later, and 70-20 later, I'm pretty sure even he's beginning to have second thoughts. He just been every time, and they was talking about that game during the press conference. He said no comment, got nothing to say, none. Basically,
I think that's just how mad he is, and if anything, I'm pretty sure Sean Payton is going to have choice words for the defensive coordinator.
And I'm pretty sure the defensive coordinator is on thin ice at this point. I'll say this. If the Broncos defense gives up more than 35 points, that defensive coordinator have a job.
Clearly
if they give up more than 35 points, he's out of a job. That's the best way I could put it. And I do see coming up, we got
the Ravens and the
Browns. 2 teams at 2-1, battle for first place in the AFC North. That's gonna be very interesting to see. Now, what shape are the Ravens in? Because I'm pretty sure whoever's in charge of the strength and conditioning coach, whomever that may be, I wonder, did he make a deal with the devil?
Oh, jeez.
What deal?
I have never seen so many players injured from that team. So many
They
players on that
pissed off
team.
the. They pissed off the. That's the thing, Carter. They pissed off the football gods by doing. I don't know what did they do? What did they do to
Win
piss
a
off the
Super
football gods?
Bowl.
Here's the thing, and and I just keep on saying myself. So many players injured on that football team. Might as well open up a brand new ward, a brand new wing at General Hospital. Consists of all the Ravens players alone. Man, so many
Called the
players
crow's
injured.
nest.
Next up, we got the Steelers and the Texans coming up.
Yeah.
Now, Houston, you want to start a winning streak, or are you going to bend over and just let Pickett just throw at you?
Or are you going to turn into a tank again?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a question. That's all. I mean, you beat Jacksonville. Great. Wonderful. Nice job. Now
you gotta deal with the bullshit.
Can you deal with the Steelers coming to town? Key question.
Can you handle the power of Steeler football?
Yeah, and coming up next, we got the Rams and the Colts.
Oh dear.
Cody, this is your time to talk.
Yeah. I watched Bengals versus Rams, and oh god.
If you think that the Bengals has softened up the Rams, you have to think again.
Yeah, but here's the thing. With 2 minutes left in the game, I knew in my mind Bengals were gonna fucking win, but the Rams were trying to be cute by trying to do a touchdown. I'm like, good. But it didn't win. They didn't help me come back and win, though. This may be a big test. I think the Colts may do it.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to say this here and now. I'm going to say this here and now, and I'm just going to say it. I would rather prefer to be hit by a truck than support the Indianapolis Colts. Because
Would you rather sit in hell? Would you be a
I would rather bend over and let Satan have his way with my backside than to cheer for the Indianapolis Colts because they effing suck.
Would you bend over backwards if you were a Cowboys fan? Stephen A. Smith wouldn't.
Wow.
That's a different story, okay?
Speaking of the Cowboys, they're facing the Patriots.
Yeah. But before we get to the Patriots, we have Carter's Bucks taking on Jacob's Saints. Carter, you got anything to add here?
Man, I'm just gonna say this here and now. Baker Mayfield. Shut up, Cody. You almost burnt down the kitchen against Philadelphia. Please make sure you don't burn down the Superdome. We know Jameis Winston probably might start for the Saints. So don't turn this into a baking contest. Figuring out. Let's see how many Albert turnovers they're going to make. Who's going to make the better Albert turnover?
RC, not yet. We didn't talk about Detroit.
No, we did.
Anyway, coming up next.
Here's the thing. And I'll finish this off. I'm gonna go on the limb. It'll be a short limb. I think Tampa Bay is gonna beat New Orleans.
Yeah, because doesn't Derek Carr have like a shoulder injury, something like that?
I think so. He's
Or
gonna
is
be
he
out.
He's questionable, so
yeah. So I mean, that's
I
something.
think more often than not he's gonna be out.
Okay.
Yeah, coming up against
Commanders and Eagles. You know what?
Oh.
I said this last season that when this game happened, Eagles were 8-0. I thought they were gonna win. The Commanders won. So I'm biting my tongue here. I'm not saying the Eagles are gonna win. Commanders are gonna win.
There's a problem with the Commanders because we talked about how last episode that the Native American Guardians were trying to get the name back. Yeah, the Commanders are being sued by them.
Jesus. Oh no. Anyways, I really want to see how Jalen Hurts does against the Commanders because their defense is strong, right? It's unexpectedly strong, so don't take that for a doubt. I don't know. I just need to know if Washington's offense could keep up with the same pace to Eagles' defense. You get me?
That's a good question, and I honestly don't think they can. The
Yeah, never say never,
Commanders just
right?
got
They could do.
Commanders just
They
got.
unexpectedly done so.
Yeah, that's why I say the Commanders just had too many problems. Buffalo pretty much exposed them out there for the world to see. So, if you think a team like Buffalo can score 37 points on them, boy, Philadelphia is going to have a field day at the Commanders' expense.
True,
Speaking of
but
that, coming
it's
up, we also
Washington.
got. Oh wait, no.
Stroll down.
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
have
we got.
Bengals and Titans coming up on Sunday.
Boy. Okay, I'm
Mhm.
going to say this.
Oh, Carter Ridge mode.
Will the real Tennessee Titans please stand up?
We're gonna have a problem here.
Oh god.
Because it's frustrating what's going on here. Okay, okay, you lost the first game. Okay, it happens to everyone. You wasn't ready. Totally understandable. It happens. Then you lose. Then you won the second game. Close. But you was playing against the Chargers, the team that for some odd reason loves to choke. Now you just lost to. I'm trying to figure out who they lost to.
The Browns.
Cleveland. Yeah, you lost to Deshaun. I can't help but to pleasure myself. Watson. Now you go play. Now you got the Bengals, whatever, coming to Nashville, coming to Nissan Stadium. What you gonna do? You can let the Bengals drive all on you with their Altimas. I mean, this is Nissan Stadium we're talking about here. I mean, Nissan does make the Altima, doesn't it? Don't they? I don't know. It's been last
At the
time.
very
I think
least, it
they
might
still
have
do. I don't
chutes.
know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just asking. It's been a while since I bought a car, but the
But in
thing
any
is, it's just
case,
frustrating. Yes, it's frustrating what's going on. So let's just move on because there's no
yeah,
sense in me keep ranting.
yeah. Coming up, we have we have the
Raiders
Chargers.
and Chargers.
Yeah,
Oh Lord.
they're just playing on
Two head coaches that need to get fired out of a cannon do battle.
Both of them lose. All right, let's just put it that way. Both of them lose away.
Yeah, coming up. Yeah, coming up as I just mentioned, Patriots, Cowboys.
And here's the thing. I sent
don't
Brandon
think
something.
Yeah.
The Patriots coach, Joe Judge, left a sweatshirt for every player in the team locker room saying, "No one is coming. It's up to us."
I see what he did. I see what he did. He's trying to take the speech of Rick Pitino did when he was coaching Boston. I mean, he said, so and so not coming through those doors, not coming through that door, or the so and so not coming through that door. He's trying to fire up the Patriots. So it should be very interesting to see.
Okay.
Just want to put that up as a little bit interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
What's next?
here's the thing. As I was going to say, I don't think the Patriots defense is going to stop the Cowboys' ruthless offense. I'm just going to say it that way, okay? I don't think that's going to happen. I expect that the Cowboys defense are going to stop the Patriots offense. So, in a way, Cowboys are going to win this one.
I expect the accident waiting to happen to show up again. Because
I doubt it.
They lost to the Cardinals and no one didn't see that coming. I know Scooter McGruder didn't see that coming. Just you saw the opening of our show. That should answer your question.
Let's look past their opponent. Let's just put it that way to you.
Mm-hmm. What's next?
Last up, we have
49ers.
Oh, yeah. Cardinals.
I'm gonna let Cody say it. 49ers versus Cardinals.
49ers and Cardinals. Oh, a battle of the West.
Yes. Yeah, it's Josh Dobbs versus Big cock Brock.
I was expecting Cody to say it because that's the QB.
Cock Brock.
There you go. So I love what Brock Purdy's doing right now. I freaking love it. He's waking up the 49ers offense. I'm sure any quarterback can do it, but I feel like
Hold on. Where's CMC, chopped liver?
now hold on a minute, right? I feel like Purdy has like he's got some type of touch. That sounds wrong, but let me cook here. I mean, then I'm gonna burn out the whole fucking kitchen. Then again, my name's not Russell Wilson or Baker Mayfield.
You're gonna
Sorry about
burn
that,
down
Carter.
this whole bar. Get to your point.
What I'm saying is, I don't think the Cardinals' defense is gonna stop the. Make sure they stop the Giants' offense for most of the time.
We got an AFL breaking news from our correspondent Ray.
We'll get to that in a minute. But I think the 49ers are going to take this one. I just don't know. I don't know about their. Well, actually, they signed Nick Bosa? They did, right? 49ers. They did sign Nick Bosa, I believe. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
So he's basically going to be a big, strong part of the defense for the 49ers. So I think they're going to take this one. They're going to go 4-0 here. What do you think? Man?
I think that I can see the 49ers going 4-0. I mean, now if they don't take the Cardinals lightly, they could definitely go 4-0. I think it's very possible. You know, if you let Purdy continue to do what he's doing, that's what I could let Purdy continue to percolate behind that line, you'll be doing just fine. And I think that they're going to get the W. I think they're going to get the win. What's next?
Steve, step up and get your free win.
You know something? First of all, you kind of get the feeling patience in New York is running thin for the Jets and
say which team too.
Patience is that's true. But patience is beginning to wear thin for the Jets and their QB Zach Wilson. It's getting to the point where even Colin Kaepernick is sending his resume to the Jets, saying, "Hey, I'm available. Sign me."
He's not the only person. I think there was yesterday. Someone
Matt Ryan has said that he didn't want to play for the Jets. I'm going to put it that way for you.
What about Carson Wentz?
No. I'm gonna hold on.
Here we go.
No. We're not gonna have another round of Carson Wentz trying to like. I'm stumbling my own fucking words. Hold on. We're not gonna have another round of Carson Wentz burning down every single offense. We're not gonna have that happen. All right. He stunk in Philadelphia. He stunk in Washington. If he stinks in the Jets, we're fucked.
You forgot Indianapolis. He's burned his body there.
Well, that's your problem. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's your point?
My point is, he's there to burn down every offensive line. It doesn't matter what team it is. He's not going to come back, and I hope to God he doesn't. Because if so, one team has to write off their whole season. I'm just going to put it that way to you.
But I think that, well, as you brought up, well, Kansas City, we got a nice fresh win for you. It's available. It's a Sunday night football game too. Oh boy! No, wait a minute.
Well, this is going to be an interesting game.
It is. Yeah, it is Sunday night.
Oh,
this is going to be interesting. Seahawks
Monday night.
The Giants.
Crazy because we got the Seahawks and the Giants.
Brandon, you have the floor. I want to know what you're going to say.
Well, home, so to speak. So the Seahawks come into New York to play against the Jets. Whether or not he has Saquon Barkley is a question mark.
It was confirmed by the Pat McAfee show that Saquon Barkley will be coming back.
Well,
so I'll let Brandon have the floor here. What do you want to say?
For the Giants. If Saquon Saquon does return for this team, I don't know. I don't know how he's going to be doing against it. I just hope that. Let's just hope that he does well enough.
Here's the thing, right? Because we know that the Giants' defense is Swiss cheese. There is no doubt about it. It's still Swiss cheese. We've seen it from the last 3 games.
Okay, yeah. Brandon is confirmed. Jamal will set to return to the Seahawks next Monday night.
Jamal Adams, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh. So
also, I posted this on Monday. Chargers CB JC Jackson was issued a warrant for his arrest.
yeah. That's a very, very sticky situation that I don't think we should even talk about. You get me, Cody?
Yeah.
But thanks for bringing it up anyways. But as I said, the Giants' defense are Swiss cheese, right? So the Seahawks are going to be having an easy time picking that apart. My question is, can the Giants pick apart the Seahawks' defense? Because I don't think they can.
I think the best you could do is hope for a close one. Because, this game has the tendency to get ugly.
Yeah.
And especially since the Chiefs are playing against the Jets the night before, you probably might be in for a very, very ugly weekend at MetLife.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's just saying something. That's just putting it out there. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
let's see how many injuries the turf is going to eat up this week.
Oh, God.
That's a good Lord. But before we do turn out the lights, let me just see if there's an update. First of all, yes, there is an update. We do have a final. Mets did defeat the Marlins in Game 1 of that doubleheader, 11-2. That game has gone final.
The team that we're going to talk about during the AFL, Washington will join.
Okay, first of all, you're talking about the Arena Football League.
Yes, because Ray posted it.
They're playing in the Pacific Northwest. We're not talking about Washington, D.C. We're talking about
Washington.
We're not talking about Washington, D.C. That's what I'm trying to tell
Washington State.
We're talking about the state of Washington. So that team is playing in Everett, Washington.
Yep.
So we're not talking about Washington, D.C. We're talking about the state of Washington, just to make that clear.
Yes.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us here this afternoon as we head into the evening. We're heading into the last stretch of the MLB season. Next week, we'll be well into playoff baseball. So it is going to be a very interesting treat. It's going to be a nice, wonderful.
Carter, or whoever does it, play the music. Well, I'm waiting for the music to pop up. That's what happens every time we end the stream.
There you go. You're happy. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. This is episode 95. We got 5 more to go before they hit that golden 100. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. I want to thank Jamal for joining us here this evening. Want to thank my comrades for being here with us this evening, and all those that's chatting with us on the comments board. Thank you for your comments. Nisha managed to keep it clean this time. We thank you so much for doing so. So with that, man, and hopefully we hope that Jacob will be able to join us here next week. Like I said, we had to go to work this year, so that's totally understandable. Hey, you gotta earn your pay. Hey, you gotta get a paycheck to keep living in this.
Yeah.
So with that, man, we thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule, ladies and gentlemen. For Jose, for Brandon, for Cody, I am Chicago saying good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Take care of yourselves and each other. And remember, help control the idiot population. Have your idiots paid, boys and girls. Good night, everybody.
This over here. Vegas.
Jesus.